Hey y'all, Blaumagier here, and we are back with more Grounded. I am joined once again by the little guy, not a block,
It's me. I'm the little guy, I guess. We're all little around here. Why do I have to end up being the little guy?
because I'm not a guy.
Fair enough. So you're the little gal then. What of it? Just doesn't roll off the tongue as well.
And you're just a little guy. You just gonna leave it at that? You're not gonna say the line?
No, we've already done them. I'm just a little guy. Like I already got one of them in there.
You got a whole short dedicated to you.
Did I? When was that?
That was the first episode.
Right. Okay. Yeah, man. The days, the hours, everything is just. I can't keep up with it. Timelines are hard to follow for me.
Speaking of episodes, my wife, FrauBlau, has been editing and uploading all of the videos on my channel for 1 day short of 2 weeks now.
Nice. Nice.
She's doing a really good job. She's coming up with the titles, the descriptions. She's picking the thumbnails. She even put in the gag in the episode that's going up the day we're recording this, which was about the disappearance of Ronald. Which, by the way, I did pinpoint the exact moment that I lost him. It was when I fell through the picnic bench to my death. And he just stayed up top. I'm kind of curious if he might still be over there.
I mean, you're good to go for, like, a Ronald quest.
I mean, I won't be able to link him back to me if he is over there. Is the issue there, because I already have this new pet.
Can you dismiss a pet?
No.
Really?
Eventually we can build a pet house and deposit the pet, which would allow me to take out another pet. But until then, the only way to get rid of a pet is to kill them.
You're just bonded for life.
And you can't kill pets on this difficulty. Do we have any food cooked? Because I am hungry.
Yeah, I am also the hunger. I mean, I'm just going to eat a stack of 10 plain mushrooms. And now I am no longer hungry. Also going to go see if I can slurp this water. This water is real water. I'm just looking in my inventory at stuff that I have, trying to figure out what we were doing.
I'm just gonna cook a bunch of Mightloaf.
I have an entomologist's bat in my backpack that's granting access to their specific department of work. Do I need that for anything right now?
That is a trinket. The Ominate badges usually have a downside to them. So, unless you have a very specific build in mind, you're probably not going to want to use an Ominate badge.
Cool. Cool. Did I mention cool? Okay. My gear repaired. I think I also want to grab... I have insecto parts somewhere here.
I should check my mutations.
Yeah, we're doing housekeeping. But last time we'd sat down and played, it was like, We thought we got what we needed from the lab that we went and did, and then it turns out we didn't because we needed to go do a different lab. So that's on the docket for today, right? We are checking out the haze, which I guess is what we were looking at in the stink cloud. Like that's official name, the haze. And of course they put a lab there, because why wouldn't they? That just makes the most sense. I thought that someone had left a plate of, like, dirty food back here. And it was a nail. It's like, did you leave out a plate of food for your little gnat? Oops, I took one too many of these. That was on me. I didn't think I'd need 3 mite loaves on me. There's 2 more in there if you want to snag those. Well, I guess that does leave me another 20 slots here. I only have 40 slots of inventory. I never did an actual, like, proper count before. So, like, half of that is just, like, required gear alone. Oof, woof, and doof. Are these new?
What?
Looking at our new smoothies that we have.
We should have some new stuff from having completed that lab.
Yeah, I've got Liquid Rage, Liquid Gills, Boost Juice, Gastro Goo, Green Machine, Edgelord, Fluid Flippers, and Workers' Comp. I don't know which ones of those were new.
We've had Workers' Comp. That was one of the first ones we had.
Yeah, I could make...
I apologize if you can hear the thunder in the background. It is stormy.
Just as long as you don't lose your internet, we should be all good.
Well, my Xbox might lose power, but my PC... My PC and my internet will not, because they're on a UPC.
Yeah, I don't actually have backup, like a backup power. I probably should, but... Oh, you started running. You started gunning it.
I wanted to go see if Ronald is just chilling on the picnic table.
I mean, in the what is... Oh, that's a spider snore. Why do I always forget that there are spiders in this game? While you're doing that, I'm grabbing sap, just because we are constantly, always, forever out at base. And what is this? Week 3 in a row, we still haven't set up the promise of infinite sap that you keep dangling in front of me.
That sounds like an issue, not an me.
Well, I don't know how to do that. I don't know what I need to do to set that up.
You build sap collectors on wood.
Will that work in our base on the wooden stairs, or does it have to be naturally occurring wood as opposed to artificially occurring wood?
It has to be natural wood.
Okay. So the log that I already go to pick up all this sap that has like big clumps of it hanging off, I could get even bigger clumps?
In addition to all of those clumps, you could have a bunch of sap just sitting there every day, waiting to be picked up.
Okay,
that
well
you can collect with a single click.
That does sound more appealing. Maybe I should look into what that would require. So it actually does just, like, keep a store of it there, or do you have to, like, interact with it and you just get, like, one chunk? The other unfortunate thing is that I've got
I think each one can collect up to like 5 drops, and you can collect
Why are you
all
mad?
of
Why are
them
you
at
mad? Why are you
once.
mad? Why is that stink bug mad? What the heck did I do to it? Why is that stink bug mad? What you want? Bruh! I mean, I was going to leave you alone. And then you started being like this.
Well, I don't see Ronald up here. I think he gone.
Aww.
Gone
Poor
for
buddy.
good.
Ow. Why am I stuck? Oh, you should have died long ago. There we go. That stink bug had to go. Did we get all the arrows? We got all the arrows, right? We have to have got all the arrows. I guess another important question is, how vertically oriented is this hazed lab going to be? Because I still have this crow feather trinket that I just put on when I was fighting this stink bug, and I think it worked pretty well for my build of using
not
a bow.
very.
You might want to, when we actually poke our head in there, swap over to using this crow feather then. As long as you don't, you know, trick me into falling to my death. Not that I have a tendency to fall down long shafts in video games. That's ridiculous. Would never do that. Ooh.
Oh, the scabby is in the chest. Well, I guess that makes sense.
What are you looking for in the chest?
My scabby radar was going off.
We'll just open the chest, Fivehead. Just do it.
Need a key.
Oh, it's one of them keys. What with a chest? Or chests with what one of them keys? Someone locked it up. They didn't want. How? How? Okay, no. Let me dial that one back, because the lore in one of the recordings from Wendell was that, like, oh no, I spilled all of these scabbies all over the backyard. How then was it picked up and put in a chest? Right? Like, that was one of the things that we'd read or heard was...
I don't remember that.
Oh, I want to say it was... like, you knocked something over or something got knocked into it and then they just scattered to the four winds. Every time with these lawn mites. At least you get plenty of mite fuzz this way.
You're also good at working up your weapon mutations.
I do bash them an awful lot with my hammer.
Alright, well, I am satisfied with saying that Ronald is gone for good.
R.I.P. to a real one.
So, yeah, pets are still a little buggy in this game.
You don't say.
I mean, they are all little bugs.
That's, yeah. That's what I was getting at. Drops? Droplets? Droplets? Set. Got it. The only other thing I would like is this. There we go. Shall I meet you over by somewhere and we can... Did you pick up the rest of your mite loaves? Yes, you did.
Actually, we can just run over to the other side of the porch. Because if you'll remember, the entrance to the haze lab is like right there.
Have we seen the entrance? Yeah, I think we walked by it, didn't we?
This turtle face on this paint can really looks like the Bowser logo.
Oh, here you are. Wow, couldn't have timed that better.
Did you know that the Bowser laugh in Mario 64
Can I guess the ending of that?
is... Yeah, go ahead.
I think it's the boo laugh, right? Just pitched up and faster? Is that where you were going with it?
Not entirely. I was going to mention that, but I was also going to say, did you know that the sound clip that they used for both the Boo laugh and the Bowser laugh was from a royalty-free library?
No, I didn't know the royalty-free library thing.
Yeah, and by sheer coincidence, the person who provided that laugh was Charles Martinet.
Ah! Just happened to be.
I mean, this royalty-free sound effect database had existed for a long time before Mario 64 ever started development, so sheer coincidence.
I just find it funny that they decided to go with a royalty-free sound effect for, objectively, the king of the Coopers.
Apparently, it was a common thing among software developers.
Blau, I'm making
What?
a joke about him being a king and his voice being royalty-free. That was the bit.
I don't get it.
That was the bit.
I don't get it.
Okay, so when you are a royal, that refers to like kings, queens, princesses, that sort of thing, right? Right? And royalty is like a denotion of like getting money. Yeah, I guess it is actually kind of tied to that in etymology, right? But like a royalty that you pay is like a licensing thing. And it just so happens to sound like, you know, royalty versus royalty. Did you bring bombs?
I did, but I didn't bring an axe, because I think you set up a trap for me to deposit it.
I don't know how I did that. Again, I'm not purposefully setting up these traps. These are happy little accidents. Can I bioscan?
Sure. Welcome to the Haze Lab.
This is probably fine, right?
I mean, we already beat the lab that's quote-unquote more difficult. What? Why?
I don't know, you told me to go beat the lab that was more difficult.
Extraction during covalent space reduction? Time times anomaly? Raw science loss? Perceived age? Compounding transcription errors? Days shrunk? Wet ham? That piece of wet ham has a mustache and glasses.
That looks more like a raisin than a wet ham. Do you want to listen to a tape, or do you want me or you to read the Goodbye Wendell note?
You can do either.
I'm gonna press the button on the tape.
Trudy was right, as always. Perhaps she should have been the inventor and not me. I should have listened to her when she insisted that I stop the experiments. But if I pack it up now, I will have nothing to show for it. No Trudy and the kids, no spacer, not even my own health. The longer I'm here, the more I'm lumping up, aging, folding, raisening. Why? What am I becoming? A wrinkly virus, flailing helplessly in the dirt with the mushrooms. They are my family now. Though we only branched on the evolutionary tree a little over 1 billion years ago, I can feel us getting closer again already. We're all a bunch of fun guys down here, aren't we? Oh, don't look at me like that. At least no one ever heard of a raisined mushroom, did they? Did they?
Couldn't hold your laughter.
I don't know how they got in here. I don't know. I kept hearing, like, I poked my head out because I heard the explosion, then all of a sudden they flew in, and I was like, well, I'm just gonna let this happen. I was just gonna let it happen.
Oh, I thought you were laughing about him saying that we're all fun guys down here.
No.
Because I was thinking when he said that, I was like, well, no, we're all just little guys.
We're all just little guys.
Except I'm not a guy.
Well, fair enough. I'm gonna read the Goodbye Wendell. Oh, this is from Trudy. I will actually let you read that if you'd like. I didn't realize. I don't have a Trudy voice.
Where is it?
I thought that was Wendell being despairing and saying goodbye to himself or something. Wendell's having a rough time of it. Wendell's down in the dumps. What is with the exploding splorge?
Here it is. November 30th, 1989. Goodbye, Wendell. Wendell, what can I say in this letter that we haven't argued about these last few years? Is there anything left to talk about? It breaks my heart to admit it, but we need change. I'm sorry. I just can't take the tears anymore. I can't bear the look of disappointment on our children's faces, night after night, while pretending it's all going to get better. So we're going up north to my sister's. I need time to think, decide what happens next. Please don't call me. I won't answer. If you want to talk about where we go from here, you'll have to pull yourself away from your work and make the drive. I'll always love you, Wendell, and I hate that we've ended up here. But here we are. Please take care of yourself, and don't forget to eat something healthy now and again. Your not yet ex-wife, Trudy.
Oof. Big oof. I'm actually going to adjust my mutation here. I probably don't need Natural Explorer on right now, or Fresh Defense. I guess I'll leave Natural Explorer on then for the quickness. But I'm also going to throw on... There we go. Oh, you are bashing things, aren't you? I have to watch out for your electric thorn.
You sure do. Hey, here's a tape.
Attempts to reverse cell age in mushrooms seem to be going well. Mutations are volatile but productive. The shift from phase 1 to 2 was almost a blur.
There might be a reason it seems like a blur, if I may be so bold.
Well, who asked you, Burgle? Shouldn't you be tending to your tasks instead of eavesdropping through the intercoms? Huh? Now, where was I? Oh, yes! My friends! Marasmius aureatus here. The answer is hiding in that moist, supple flesh. And once I have it, I'll be back to normal Wendell in no time. Just like it was before this all fell apart. I'll walk in that presentation room and show those ominent schmucks I belong. How do you like that, Director Schmechter? Trudy and the kids will come back. Everything will be back to normal. I just need these blasted shrooms to reveal their secrets to me.
Forgive me, Dr. Totoli. Did you say you wanted mushrooms on that?
Gonna have to get FrauBlau to cut out your audio during that tape, since you talked over it.
Hey, yeah, that's why we have multiple. Why we have multiple tracks. It's fine. It's fine.
I mean, I'm bringing attention to it more as a note for her while she's editing. There's a figure here.
Where? What? Oh! Missed one.
You know, it's worth chopping down these haze funguses, because we could get a trinket.
I'm doing it. I'm getting it done.
Also, we do need fungal growths anyway.
I didn't even realize I was getting fungal growths in my inventory just for chopping them down. I've been trying to pick them up. Oh, you went ahead. You got in there. Poison mushroom sandwich recipe? A recipe detailing how to cook the red ant queen's favorite food laced with poison. Huh.
Yeah, we got one of those for the black ant queen, too. You want to read this sign?
We've got the too hard, just right, bottom lid easy pour. These are the cool ideas. Sponsored by Slapshot. Fart solidifier spray for something. Edible mushrooms at tart. You're so smart, Wendell. And bottom lid easy pour. Like, I think Wendell's losing it. I think Wendell's science has started to go downhill.
Well, he did sound like he was drunk in that last tape.
Yes.
I'm gonna pull a switch.
What was that switch for? This kind of looks like Black Ant Lab switch?
No idea.
Well, because it's got those like LED lights and then it's underground and it's strung up. I don't know if we've seen anything like that.
I think there might be some like that here too.
Seen any yet, but I mean it's all Wendell's like design, right? Ugh.
Evil Weevil!
Evil.
Wow, Peter.
You got him. Trying to get to the explodies.
Yeah, see? There's lights on LEDs here.
Okay, so you've opened something further on down into the lab then. I legitimately don't know where your axe went off to. Like again, I'm not leaving you a trap for that. I don't know why an axe would have just disappeared into a chest.
Science here.
Man, you've just like snuck around into the middle of nowhere, haven't you?
My mom always says I light up a room.
Oh,
oh.
it's over here.
This is... My gamma is 0 at the moment, I guess. That was pitch black. Couldn't see nothing.
Oh, there's something else over here.
What the heck did you do? How you all the way up in there?
I think you bumped me into it.
Can we climb down there?
Doesn't look like there's anything down here.
Weird. Yeah, you found like a weird out of bounds areas that I guess they just hid something in. So then how out of bounds can it be, really?